don't have an intro. We need to come up with
Welcome
one.
back to my channel.
What's up?
Do we need the speaker?
Mickey 101.
Do we need the
or
mic?
whatever? No.
No.
It's pretty good with voice.
Hey.
Welcome back. Ain't nothing else to do but to make a video because, yeah.
With
nobody
everything
can go
going
out.
on. You know, Corona time.
Oh, you got coronavirus. Oh, try not to.
Copyright.
Okay, so sorry. I'm gonna ask her questions today. I wanted to go out to the the street and like ask people why they're getting so much toilet paper. Yeah, but now they got like limits to it. So, and there's not too many people out there right now. Probably at Walmart. It's always packed at Walmart. Yeah, what's going on here? Anyway, so we're gonna probably talk about Trump today.
Trump.
I haven't been wanting to talk about him because too many people got a lot to say about him that I don't really want to hear it. Like today I posted a picture of him and people were like right away, oh my god, he grabs girls by the you know what, and I was like, he's talking about
By the way,
cookies.
we're Mexican. We're not white, completely white. We have Mexican running.
We ain't
through
even
our
half
veins.
white.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're white complected, but
we're white-sikins.
Yes.
No, there's a lot of my family members in Mexico. They got like blonde hair and blue eyes and stuff like that. So color does not. You can't tell what a person is by their color, by the way they look. So,
For all you know, I could be black.
you used to
Go for Trump. No, not. I used to not like Trump.
So why?
Well, mainly because from what they would say on the news. Yeah, because like I was never into like political.
Politics.
Yeah, political things.
Same here.
Until it was like when it was time for Hillary
election.
and Donald to run for president, and I was like, oh, Hillary, it's a girl, you know, she's ready, like, for women.
I think a lot of people thought that too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people just right away, hey, she's a female.
Yeah.
Which pretty soon, we're bound to have a female president, but Hillary is not. Okay, when I first was in like seeing the election of that, I wasn't even a Trump supporter at all. I was more like we don't have two good people to choose from. So, but I was like, I would prefer him to win over Hillary because of the things I did my own research about Hillary and her knowing that she knew that guy that had that island that was like doing shit to kids and stuff. I believe she was involved with the kids from Haiti being trafficked instead of going into adoption homes, and also come to find out a lot of those kids ended up being reunited with their family because they had kidnapped these kids. So it's really messed up, you know, and I don't really trust her.
And also because in school, like when that was going on, like people, even teachers, put it like influence kids to go for Hillary because they made Trump seem like a bad guy. Like that he took advantage of women, that he didn't care about Mexicans, that all he wants to do is deport them, take people away, and like those camps.
And you know what's crazy? Yeah, the cage stuff. You know that a lot of those pictures are from whenever Obama was president. Isn't that crazy?
And that's it.
But they won't tell you. Like,
I didn't even know there was that when he was president.
Yeah, he also like, okay, he didn't start the separation, but at the same time, you see, she's young and she's you know, she just got out of high school or whatever not too long ago, right? So it's like, this is what a lot of high school kids are going through, that they're being told this by their peers and teachers and all that stuff, right? And I mean, you know, the teachers, they honestly believe like, yeah, he's bad, blah blah blah, but it's like, everybody, look, I know there's a lot of people that don't like him or support him, but just do your own research. Do not go by what the media is saying. You know how many times CNN has been been proven that they were making like fake news, and it's messed up, because even Trump says like the people of the United States of America deserve to know exactly what's going on and the truth. If you're out there on the news and all that stuff, like, don't give us fake stuff. Don't tell us fake things. Give us everything that is going on. Give us the truth, and let us be the ones to choose if we don't like that person or not. You know what I mean? But they lie too much. Like, if something was really going on in the world, you wouldn't even know, because you don't know what to believe. You know? I started being a Trump supporter just because I started seeing all the good he's doing. A lot of course, everybody knows, I think everybody knows that the Black Americans and Mexican Americans unemployment is very low, and he is trying to get us Americans to be independent and not depend on the government, because everybody depends on them. He's gotten a lot of people off of food stamps and stuff like that, where the Democrats know they want especially the Black Americans to depend on them, you know. And we need to, like, please, like, everybody, Mexicans and Black Americans, man, stop believing this stuff. Stop it. Like, move up from this. You know, that's why, like, another thing, like the law of attraction and all that stuff. Like, this is my thing. I feel like all of us, people that are struggling, people that came up in a struggling home, don't get me wrong, a lot of people do end up having better lives than what they had. But since we were kids, we believe that that's all it is. It's like, okay, yeah, well, you get a job to pay the rent of an apartment, or like a house that's okay for y'all, you know what I mean? And that's it. And then your kids end up doing it because your kids saw that, you know? We got to break free from that. We got to try to, like, stop thinking about this job that doesn't pay that much, or get this apartment that is all right. You know, we need to think outside the box. We need to think about, like, what is the best we can get? What is the best house that we could get? We could have anything we want, as long as you speak it into existence, basically. Like, everybody should watch the movie The Secret. Read it. If you don't want to read it, watch the movie. Look into the law of attraction. Look into manifestation. Look into all of that. If all of us did, we'd all have what we want. Stop thinking that's it, you know? Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, another thing too that I like about him is that he's very big on trying to stop human trafficking and all that, and that legit is the only reason why I agree with, like, the wall and more control of the wall, like of the border, I'm sorry, because that is a big spot where a lot of people take our kids and our babies, and, you know, even girls that are older. That's
one thing too, is that the news, they make it seem like he just wants to deport everybody because he feels like it, but it's really, he wants to close it because, you know, right when you enter Mexico, it's like they don't care. Like the police are with the cartel. Like, there's no one there to protect you. Yeah. And the cartel just stop you. Oh, we need this much money from you. Oh yeah. So you can enter. Like, you want that here?
Yeah, well, yeah, and there's a lot of bad people out in the world. There's a lot of bad people in America, everywhere. But it's like, we want to keep the bad people out. That makes sense to me.
Just because there's bad people here doesn't mean, oh, might as well just leave it open. There's already bad people here. No, let's prevent it. Let's close it. You know, if someone really wants, like you said, if someone wants to come and be a U.S. citizen, they should apply to be a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, that's what Dad and my uncle did. Another thing too is, like Trump said, everybody can come. Anybody can come into this country if you want to be a U.S. citizen. If you don't want to be a U.S. citizen, don't come. That makes sense. Okay, like, he's not saying no, nobody can come or whatever. Do it the right way. And a lot of the kids that are coming are not even coming with their parents. So that's why they end up getting separated and stuff. And then I told you that little girl, I think she was like maybe 6 to 8 years old. I don't remember, but they found the Plan B pill on her. and her mother had given it to her because she knew that there was a risk of her getting raped on her way here. Come on, man. Like, how are not the parents held accountable? I get it. Some of these countries that they're coming from, because it's not just Mexico, are terrible. Yes, they are. But at the same time, you're putting you and your kids at risk. You know, like, I don't know. I don't get it, because it's like, seeing is believing. My sister's husband's sister, so my sister's sister-in-law, she came with her son, and it was from Honduras, right? Mm-hmm. From Honduras, and she said that they were just able to come in. They asked them some questions, but it wasn't hard for her, and she's here. So that makes me wonder, like, is it hard to get here? I mean, they came from Honduras. They're still here. Didn't have no problems. But yet people are making it seem like it's hard for them to come, and that's why they come that way. You know what I mean? Come on. And it's too dangerous, you know?
It's dumb. People are getting
do what
mad.
You gotta do to come.
People are getting mad because their kids end up doing getting stuck on drugs and other shit. But the drugs just don't come from Mexico. I mean, it comes from everywhere. Mm-hmm. Cuba, you know. But still, if Mexico's one of the places where crack, you know, coke, all this stuff is coming from, wouldn't you want to prevent your kids from becoming a crackhead
on
the street? Like,